Okay, so I'm going to talk about my dog again because initially I was going to talk for 5 minutes about the day my dog had blood in her poop and I had to take her to the vet and blah, 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 and how frightening that was and how awful that was in relation to how much I love my dog. And somehow, for some reason, I ended up talking about Vietnam War era vets and the fact that they all look alike and they all have chihuahuas. And that's not what I was going to talk about. So now I am going to talk about the day that my dog had blood in her poop and was diagnosed with TMJ and was given a prescription for painkillers and sedatives. And the thing about that is that, well, that's what's funny about that, because nothing is funny about that, but what's funny about that is that I can't get a prescription for sedatives because there is a notation on my medical chart about stuff like that. But anyway, so the day that my dog had blood in her poop, I was a little irritated with her. She's extremely sensitive. She's hyper attuned to negative vibrations in the air. She sees ghosts. She sees things that aren't there. She hears things that aren't there. It's kind of scary. It's a scary dog to live with. But on the other hand, I think it's a good thing because she's like a warning system, for when the zombies come. I think she'll be an alert system when that happens. I kind of consider the area where I live the center of the zombie construction apocalypse because there is building construction going on less than a block away. An entire block worth of construction to one side of me, and then behind my building there's more construction going on, and then to the other side a little bit further away but close enough that I can hear it and that we are all affected by it. There's even more construction going on, and in fact they say that within 2 years of construction that's going on around my building will pretty much block out the sun, which is sad because I have a garden and my garden won't be getting any sun. My dog did not want to go outside because of the pounding and the cement trucks rolling by. She was being very reluctant to go outside, and I was talking really mean to her, like, come on, let's go. You got to pee. You're not going to pee in the house. And I was pretty mean. I was mean, vocally mean. And then she finally did go poop, and she had really bad diarrhea, and there were these bright splashes of blood in it. And, of course, the first thing I thought was that I did that. I caused her to have that blood because she was so stressed out by the tone of my voice and the fact that there was so much shit going on that the last thing she needed was to go outside and be forced to go poop. And so she intentionally put drops of blood in her. No, that's not possible. That's something I would do. I would intentionally bleed in my poop to make my children feel guilty. I think I could do that. I would probably do that. I could do that. But I don't think she did that. But anyway, so I called the vet, and the thing with the pandemic is there aren't a lot of vets in SF anymore. There's a vet shortage, and I couldn't get an appointment right away. And I broke down and started crying. They said, well, you can come in an hour. We'll give you a time certain. It's in an hour or 2 hours or something. And what you need to do, you need to come to the vet, which was the SFSPCA, and you need to wait, and then we'll call you. And when we call you, you need to be there within 5 minutes. And right away, I'm feeling this pressure. And I can't handle pressure very well, especially when it has to do with time. And I don't drive, so I would have to... And I can't take her on the bus because the bus just destroys her emotionally. She can't handle it, and Uber won't pick you up if you have a dog 9 out of 10 times. So anyway, that was a bad day. It was a really bad day, but she's okay. It turned out it really actually was stress-related blood in her poop, and she has TMJ, for which she's been prescribed sedatives, and I have TMJ, but I can't get sedatives. But anyway...